Ahead of Loksabha election, think tank meets in a collective participation to chalk out the course of action as influencers at BIFT seminar hall in the city. Meet was attended by Professor Trilochan Sastry, Arvind and Narrain, and Brinda Adige, among others. It was moderated by Dr Taha Mateen, in which retired IPS M F Pasha presented introductory remarks. The participants were of the opinion that parliamentary elections are imminent. The Hindutva and Ram Mandir have become the mascot of the ruling BJP government at the center, and the entire politics revolves around it. They further said that the BJP rule of the last one decade has characterized by the rise of fundamentalism and the fascist tendencies in the country. Use of central agencies such as Enforcement Directorate are deployed more often than not to settle political scores, prompting even the Supreme Court of India to comment that we should devise a mechanism to ensure that the raids are not conducted as a vendetta against political opponents. There is little transparency in the matter of elections, right from the appointment of the Chief Election Commissioner and the election commissioners, as the entire system seems to have compromised to suit them. The Election Commission's treatment to the political parties and the opponents is biased on bias.
In the sense he has filed PILs in the Supreme Court and got many favorable orders. He has written a number of books. One of the books is The Essentials of Hinduism, an introduction to all the sacred textbooks. He is an author in his own right. We welcome you, sir, to this function.
People is how you even celebrate something which is built upon a history of dispossession and violence. But with Shastry's point, I think the point he's making is you and me think that. What does the rest of the country think? They think it's a good thing. So how are you going to respond to that? That's the challenging question, which I think Mr. Shastry posed in a very strong way before all of us. And perhaps one point to make is we have to hold on to the language of constitutionalism, the language of the fact that, that we have to hold on to the language of legality and constitutionalism.
Today at BIFT, there is an important event happening. What do you have to say about this, sir?
Karnataka chapter of Forum for Democracy and Communal Amity has organized a discussion with civil society groups and social activists to discuss the social and political situation in the country, and to decide and prepare a roadmap that what the civil society groups and the responsible citizens of this country should play their role to strengthen democracy, to save democracy, and to promote communal harmony in the country and particularly in the state.
Madam, in light of the forthcoming Lok Sabha election, that is important meeting has been happening at BIFT here in Bangalore. What do you have to say about this, madam?
Yeah, it is a very important election that is going to come, and we need to, and it's a very challenging time because there's a definite slide in our democracy and in our secular values and in the following of our constitution. So we are going to present a manifesto where we are going to emphasize that our secularism, our democracy and our constitution are sacred, and all those values need to be adhered to by whoever is going to win this election. And also while selecting the candidates, we want them to ensure that people who uphold our constitution and our values are given tickets. We want the political parties to take up this task voluntarily and not give tickets to those who have criminal cases against them, who have been arraigned for giving hate speech, for making calls for genocide and so on. And also those who have heinous crimes against them like rape and murder. So the law may not be saying that these people cannot stand for election, but we want the political parties to show that they value these values and that they will abide by it voluntarily. So we are making a call to the political parties to not to give tickets to such persons, and that they will also include in their manifesto these points, and that they will abide by the secular values that we stand for and that our constitution stands for.
In light of the forthcoming Loksabha elections, there is an important meeting happening here in Bangalore and the BIFT. What do you have to say about this, sir?
Yes, we are indeed passing through a very crucial time in our country, where our long time-tested traditions of plurality, mutual love and affection and tolerance, inclusiveness, and how India has been a rainbow of different colors. So people of different languages and religions have coexisted here. These long time-tested traditions are also endangered. And secondly, when India became an independent country in 1947, we gave ourselves a constitution which binds all the citizens together and gives them equal opportunities. And the preamble of the constitution also talked about equality, fraternity, liberty and justice. Unfortunately, we are at a time when both these futures of our beloved country seem to be gravely endangered. In this context, Forum for Democracy and Communal Amity, which has been working to promote communal amity and democratic values for a long time, we are meeting here again today, wherein, in view of the forthcoming elections, we are putting forward a public manifesto highlighting the concerns that I just mentioned, and also calling upon the political parties to abide by the universal and rights that have been guaranteed to all citizens. Our manifesto will highlight the various issues which is of great importance to our country, to our people, and this is what is being discussed here today.